November the 28th. I'm going to take you over to the plot just a moment to take some footage of the damage caused in the aftermath of Storm Arwen. Anyway, I just want to do a quick update on the micro orchard, so I'm going to spin you around. So I was down here this morning. There's been no damage, no trees uprooted or anything like that, which is always good. So I was just really pruning the gooseberries. So you can see them here. I think there's 7 bushes in that row there, and if we just spin around, I think, yeah, there's the other 2 up the top there, so there's 9. We've got 9 all told. And then just over here, I pruned the blackcurrant bushes as well, and I did take some. There's my cuttings, I think there's 10 there. And this is where the aluminium greenhouse was till we carried it up, as I say, up at home now. So I've got a key of plastic shed that I got given, so I reckon that's going to go somewhere here when I get a moment, when I get a chance. I've moved all my fruit trees over. I'll explain a bit more about that in another video coming up. That's all my potted up fruit trees there. And then we've just got this fruit bed here, these autumn raspberries, but they're still clinging on to the leaves, so I'll wait for a while yet before I do those. Right, let's go to the plot and have a look what's going on there. Okay guys, so we're over on the plot. Now the only thing, when I came down Saturday morning, that galvanised tin roof had been turned over, but it didn't hit anything, so that was fine. Just put that back, and a couple of bits of this keto plastic shed had been blown over, but no damage, so it's all good. And that bit of a shed roof that's come off that shed there, that had landed up on that metal barrier, knocked that over. A couple of me broccolis have got a crazy angle on them. They're still, I think the roots are okay, so I should be able to salvage those if I remove some of these, put the wire higher up and get it closer. We should be able to salvage those. The rest are okay. You can see everything's alright. The greenhouses are fine, sheds are fine, so yeah, been very, very lucky. So we're now at the sort of back end of the site, and I've just seen my mate Dave. That's his one there, he's fine, no damage there. These greenhouses and sheds, I think they're all okay. This one here, Christine's, it looks like there's some felt there, bits of roofing felt all over, but that glass hasn't smashed, so that'll just go back in. But you can see here, that one's broke, it's come out of there, and there's about 2 2x2s come out of this side, one still intact over there, so that should go back in, so not too bad. This is the worst one though. It's pulled the roof off this shed and flung it onto the greenhouse, and you can see that it's sort of twisted those glazing bars. I don't know if you can make that out, but that's pretty bad. I don't know where you can get spare glazing bars from. Somebody was asking me the other day, unless there's maybe eBay or something like that, I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know, drop me a line, a comment. But yeah, I'm just glad that wasn't me. That's awful, that. That shed's not that old, to be honest. This is Alan's, this one here, and it looks to me that there's about 8 panes missing out of that one, and it's like you've got a curved profile, so I guess those will be quite difficult to get. You can see the greenhouse behind it, that's got a few missing as well. Looks to me like there's a couple of panes in the roof of that one gone. And on this one here, that shed, that's been upturned. It was some breeze blocks, I think, there. Anyway, it's blown that one over. Then the greenhouse behind it, Bob, that's Bob's plot. I was talking to Bob earlier, and he'd lost quite a bit of glass, and he said the whole thing was wobbling around. Anyway, he's tried to bodge it up together again, but he said if we get another storm, it's not going to last through another storm like we had on Friday night. Yeah, I looked at this one before. It's got 2 out of the other side, and then it looks there's 3 out on this side. And it's blown all these barriers down. There's a big building site going on just there, and it's just completely flattened those. So this tree here has been snapped. It's come over across the lane. You can see where they've been clearing it away, and they've dumped quite a bit of it just round the corner there. So here's another example. We've got tree surgeons up the road here. There's this railway embanking, and it looks like there's a big one come down up there. Might have been several, I'm not quite sure. So we're just a couple of minutes from the town centre on the coast road. The cemetery's just there, which was struck by a tornado a couple of years ago, I think, and as I drove past I could see some big limbs had been torn off trees. That's a huge sycamore that had come right across the road. They've made a pathway so traffic can get through. And just swinging round, this is the coast road. I can see at least another 2 huge sycamores, again come right over the road. So the road was blocked for quite a while. Not quite sure when they reopened it. You see it's come, there's a big pine tree there as well, so that must be one. Maybe have crashed into the other, I don't know. What a mess. Taken all the wall out. Might have a drive further up to see if there's any more come down. So I've literally come another 100 yards down the road, and I've counted about at least another 6. There's a huge one come down there in this new building development, and about, say, another 5 on this side. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Trees come down, of course, all the time, but I've never seen anything like that before. We're about maybe 2/3 of a mile further down the road. I've just pulled over. There's another one there. I've counted about another 6 in the fields, which of course is less of a problem. It's not obstructing traffic or anything, but again, big old trees. So about 100 yards further down the road, here's another one that looks like an oak. Another veteran that's succumbed. It is a shame, really, isn't it? I mean, they're probably 100 years old or more, I suppose. Yeah, again, about another 100 yards round the corner. Another one gone there. I think there's about 4 in this field. I was driving up, I could see them. So I just stopped off at the local cemetery to have a look around, and there's a big conifer here gone over. Big limb been torn off that one. Guy just pulled up with a chipper on the back. He's going to be busy. As I said, the churchyard here, the cemetery should I say, was hit by a tornado. I think it was a couple of years ago. I'll put a link up somewhere. I did a video on that one. That was quite dramatic. It dropped about 9 or 10 these big kind of conifer things. Big branch ripped off there. It doesn't seem to have been as badly affected as last time though. I'll just take you down the bottom. There's another big one come over the wall here. So it's that line of big trees down there. There's about 8 of them gone. Altogether in about 2 mile stretch of road I've counted about over a dozen big trees blown down. Like I say, the only time I've ever seen anything remotely like this was in the hurricane of '87, which caused massive damage to the woodlands. Blew down hundreds and hundreds of conifers and that, you know. There's a closer shot. These are big trees, you know, I mean they are. And it's going to take probably quite some time to clean it all up, I guess. The tree surgeons will be doing well out of it, no doubt. Right guys, I just thought you might be interested to see that. That's the storm damage, the aftermath of Storm Arwen here in South Cumbria. Thanks for watching, bye for now.